Members of the Guild of Students, in a few hours you would grace the corridors of the campus for the first time since March 2020. After 2 years of us being separated of a pandemic that has affected us in so many ways unimaginable, the heart of the university will beat once more. This address is made to reflect our resilience as a student body and the awesome opportunity we now have to form our own story. The Guild Council of this academic year was given the task to navigate the transition of remote learning to face-to-face modality. It is a task we take seriously, and I, as your president, will continue to ensure that no student is left behind in this journey. By ensuring no student is left behind, be rest assured that your representation goes to the core of our existence. Your safety and security on this campus, especially for our women and minorities, will continue to be pressed to the administration and national community. We will take on every task until we are of the firm belief that every student on this campus feels safe. Whether it is meeting consistently with senior administration, campus security, or engaging national security agencies to seek action. An education cannot be derived if you are robbed, abused, and under attack by criminal elements. The Guild of Students will continue to stand by your side and defend this interest until better is done. It is for that reason why the Guild Executive would have created a safety and security task force to identify solutions to tend to the safety of all students and minorities that would be laid before the campus administration to be adopted as campus policy. Your welfare and safety net during your time on campus is another pillar by which this Guild is built on. Cognizant of the financial circumstances face-to-face learning will bring, I am pleased to report that the Guild is prepared to support the most vulnerable among us. For this year, we are going to give 60 bursaries to 60 deserving students, which will be open to all students whether you are part-time, full-time, undergrad or postgrad. We have also expanded our tuition assistance project to facilitate students with a higher degree of need. My dear friends, we will continue the well-known Food for Thought program and expand it to establish food pantries in all halls of residence and the Student Activity Center. Our social responsibility will be magnified now more than ever. We are committed to ensure that there is gender equality and ending the bias, and it is for that reason plans are being made by the Vice President and our first Gender Affairs Officer to establish hygiene banks across the campus for the very first time. These and many more to mention is evidence that the Guild is heavily invested in ensuring your time here on campus is meaningful and that you feel supported in your learning expedition. I would like to bring to your attention the issue of the increase of tuition on the campus. For the last few months, I'm sure you have seen countless interviews, news articles, and public talk about the proposed increase of tuition fees. I am also sure that you have heard about the campus's struggle financially, among other things. Let it be known that the Guild in principle cannot support an increase of fees, and our opposition to the previous approach on the increase was seen, heard, and understood. However, we are obliged to engage in discussion about it, and it is expected that sometime this academic year that negotiation can take place between the student body, administration, and the government. I am saying to you in this address that we have to be prepared for an increase sometime. However, we would ensure that whatever the arrangement is, that your education should remain accessible, affordable, and available, especially among the most vulnerable in our society. The Guild will not allow tertiary education to return as a commodity only to be enjoyed by the haves. I myself is a first-generation tertiary graduate in my immediate family from a community in Point Fortin that has placed confidence in me to be a light of change, and so is the same for thousands of students in this country and the region, and for that we will defend to our very last. Our new campus principal and I are already in discussion to create a task force to do what I call an impact analysis for possible increases and to provide a plan that can be adopted by all stakeholders involved. Student empowerment will continue to be a part of our agenda in this academic year. The President's Entrepreneurship and Innovation Committee will be expanded this year to provide training and support to our student entrepreneurs and to seek assistance to our entrepreneurs to be established in the business world. The Guild of Students would soon be in discussion with the Division of Student Services, private sector and civil society to seek international internship and apprenticeship programs for students across all faculties to aid you in getting the experience you need for your career. As I close on this address, I must note that we are a mere few hours before the launch and grand return of Guildfest 2022. A Guildfest like none other, under the theme Out and Back. Guildfest is an opportunity for you to be enriched in the sweet, savory work of creativity that the student body of this campus behold. Over 70 clubs, societies and associations would be on display. 50 other student-led businesses to be a part of the Business Expo. This is a Guildfest for every creed, faith, every culture and race. This is a Caribbean Guildfest that you certainly cannot miss. For this academic year, our standing committees, faculty societies and clubs will have activities to keep you engaged, ensuring you grasp the best UWI experience that you can have. Allow me to congratulate each and every one of you for making it thus far in your journey. However, the journey, as Voice would say, is far from finished. We are the next leaders of our societies, in government, in business, in our families, in our communities, and let us use the experience now to become progressive change agents tomorrow. I encourage you to be your brother's keeper in this time, as well as to be diligent, hard workers. I encourage you to stand up and speak out. I encourage you to be dismantlers of injustice and equality. On behalf of the Executive and Council of the Guild of Students that I lead, I wish you nothing but genuine success in this new academic year. The Guild of Students is here for you. It is here to stay, and join with us because we are out and we are back. Thank you.